Hello everyone, Amradorn here, and welcome back to the Ramble SMP. I hope you're having a good day today. I'm doing well. I've been thinking about what I want to build in this area, and I have decided on a city. It's not going to be just a city of one build style. I've struggled to kind of to settle on a single build style. I'm just going to experiment a little bit here. So cities largely start out, if you talk about old cities like London or Paris or Berlin or stuff like that, long time ago they started out as small communities like huts and nomads that had settled down and started to learn how to do agriculture and animal husbandry. Then eventually they moved on to having a small village, and that expanded over time, as resources were available into houses, and as innovation happened, you had the medieval era and built towns and communities with castles. And eventually you would get up to the industrial age and the modern era, where you had, huge expansive cities with infrastructure and high rises. And that's kind of what I'm thinking here. I don't know if we'll get through it all. It's just going to be kind of a season long experiment on what we can build and what we can make things look like over a period of time, focusing on various eras as we go along. So the first thing I want to do is I kind of want to focus on ancient era. We're going to have kind of a small group of huts. We're going to have a small community that has just learned agriculture and animal husbandry, and that's kind of where we're going to start. We'll move on to the classical era, where we have like Roman and Greek style architecture. But we're also going to kind of use the materials that are available in this local area. This huge hill that I'm on is mainly made up of a dark oak forest. So we're going to have dark oak available to us. We've got a little bit of birch. We've got oak. We have red mushrooms, brown mushrooms. We've got white mushroom stems. There is a dripstone cave nearby, so we're going to have dripstone available to us. Of course, we have cobblestone and stone. There's a jungle within on the other side of the river over here, so I think that gives us the ability to use bamboo and jungle logs, vines. There is a lush cave nearby, so that brings us the acacia and the moss. And then once we get farther down, we'll have deep slate and tough. This being 1.20, I am going to utilize cherry wood. We're probably going to use a little bit of mangrove, and while I do have spruce growing over here, I'm mainly trying to get the podzol. I'm interested in the podzol. So we'll probably use a little bit of spruce here and there, but not a whole lot. Mostly like for doors, trapdoors, and stuff like that. There's no real huge amounts of spruce in this area. It's mostly dark oak. Dark oak I have in vast quantities, so that is probably what we're going to focus on. Now, I've done a bit of exploring here, and I've also been able to find 3 sniffer eggs. Now, I went off to a warm ocean that's quite a ways away. It's about 7 or 8,000 blocks away, and I found several ruins, and I was able to get 3 sniffer eggs. I think these are the first ones that have been found on the server. I'm not entirely certain about that. But I would like to build a small village over in this area here. We're going to end up putting a road that kind of goes down the hill here and move and kind of connects towards spawn. And we're going to have a bit of a palisade wall around it. We're going to have some huts and some fields and some animal pens. And kind of the central focus of this village is going to be the sniffers, because I want to generate sniffers. I want to be able to sell the flowers from the sniffers, and I would like to be able to maybe even sell some sniffer eggs. We'll see. It's getting night though, and I need to sleep, and I also need to collect a whole bunch of resources in order to get this done. So I'm going to do that, and then we'll come back and kind of lay out where our village is going to be and how it's going to plan out. So I'll see you in a moment. I've gathered some resources and done some terraforming, and I think we're ready to start doing some planning here. This is the area where we're going to put this village. So I think what we'll do is we'll use these blocks here. We'll kind of plan out our main gate is going to be like right in here. And then we'll have a palisade wall that kind of goes up this hill. Okay, it probably takes up most of this hill here. Alright, and I think we'll go over to this area over here. I want this to be a fairly decent sized area. Excuse me, sheep. And we'll take up we'll take up a good chunk of this as well. And then we'll run this over here. I think I want another I think I want another gate over here, because we're going to use this as a cut down into the valley, because we're going to have mining operations in that cave over there. So we'll have a pretty good sized kind of fort here. Palisade wall. And then I think I want to use this area over here. I think we'll have our main hall over here. And the main hall will be kind of our storage area for this village. Don't know if I'll be able to get a diagonal building in there or not. We can probably have a house over here. And I think I would like to have, see, we'll have road to there. And there. And then we'll have a field here. Okay, we can do a field over there. And I think we can have some houses over here. With a kind of a road that kind of whips around like this. And I think we'll take a road here as well. Okay. We can put a couple of houses in here. Now this area here, I think I want to put the sniffer area in here, and I don't know, I want some water in here, maybe a small kind of pond or something, a small water feature maybe, I don't know, but we want to put the sniffers in there. I think we can have a house over here, along with, maybe not crop fields, but we can put our animal pens over here. Yeah, animal pens over here. So we'll probably have a small storage building over here for animal stuff, or an animal shelter. Let's see what this looks like from the air. Okay. So houses here, main hall, house, animals, probably wheat. The wheat will probably be our biggest contributor here. What we could do, over here is we have wheat and potatoes. And we can put kind of a dividing line to here. Okay, and then I think we can put house here. House there. House here. Have a side road headed to there. The other thing that I would like to do, I have some turtle eggs. And I'd like to do something with those. So I'm thinking we create a small pond in this area with a bit of a beach. And we'll have a kind of turtle enclosure over here. There. And there. Oh, we're gonna have to sleep. There we go. Okay, so turtle enclosure. Another house. And I think we can do kind of a market area over here. We will need a road going to there. Yeah, we can do a bit of a market type thing in here, which will also double as storage. Okay. Got some space over here. We could put like a blacksmith. Well, it wouldn't be a blacksmith at the early stage that we're looking at right now. So we have agriculture and animal husbandry. We might put a horse stable over here. Get some horses. We might move this palisade wall out a little bit farther, but I think that is a pretty good plan. There's a lot to do here. I think one of the first things I want to do is probably the palisade wall. That's going to be kind of the defining... Whoop! That's going to be kind of the defining feature of this whole community. I can get my mouse to stop moving around. So, let me get the palisade wall put together, and then we'll go from there. So I have the main gate done, and I think I have a pretty good pattern for the palisade wall laid out. I haven't decided whether or not I like these dripstone spikes up here on top of the post yet. It's supposed to kind of represent the fact that these things are probably pointed, which we unfortunately can't have in Minecraft. They just don't... We can't cut them in a cone. But I think overall it is working pretty good. We're going to go ahead and finish this up in between episodes. I think I'm going to go ahead and call this episode here. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please hit the like button down below. If you'd like to see more, hit the subscribe button. And until next time, you guys have a good one. Goodbye.